Step 1. Your app idea. Okay, so you've decided on a mobile app idea that you'd like to move forward with. You may have even drafted some high-level diagrams or documents, or maybe sketched some initial screen designs. These artifacts are a great start towards a full-blown mobile app ready for prime time. So let's start there. What goes into a successful mobile app? To learn more, please click the Your Idea phase in the process flow below the video. Step 2. Detailed planning. 3 months. Once you've settled on a mobile app idea and partnered with SVP, we'll work with you to start planning out the details of what your app will do. We'll also identify your minimum viable product, MVP. This is key to your app providing features to satisfy early adoption by users. All the sketch artifacts and documents you created during Step 1 will help us understand and evolve your vision towards MVP. We'll begin by creating user stories to better understand the problems your app will solve and the products or services your app will provide. We'll also create process flows and data definition tables to define the activities and data events that will drive user actions. And last, we'll ask a ton of questions to make sure we get things right. To learn more, please click the detailed planning phase in the process flow below the video. Step 3. UI UX, 3 to 6 months. When all the details are ironed out from Step 2, we'll provide a final document with everything in it. This document will contain the brains of how your app will work. Then, we'll begin the user interface, user experience phase. What is UI UX? In a nutshell, it's where we begin working with our experts to design the screens for your app. During this phase, we pay attention to requirements that otherwise might have been missed by going straight to the app development phase. UI UX also helps graphically visualize screen design elements, buttons, forms, and features in your app. To learn more about our UI UX best practices, please click the UI UX design phase in the process flow below the video. Step 4. Monetization, 1 to 2 months. Once the UI UX phase is complete, we'll start reviewing the app screens to determine how your app will make money. Our experts will integrate a monetary process flow within existing app features in order to generate repeat revenue from users of your app. Some of the monetization methods we look to incorporate depend largely on the type of app, but some are in-app currency, coercive monetization, fun paying, money versus skill, points, level ups, wagers, boosters, check-ins, big fish, little pond, mascots, and last but not least, advertising. To learn more about our monetization methods, please click on the monetization phase in the process flow below the video. Step 5. Application Programming Interfaces, APIs, 1 to 2 months. APIs pass data between applications to allow users to easily interact with features in your app. This makes for a superior mobile app experience. APIs also allow our developers to add specific functionality to your app without having to write all of the code ourselves. We also create custom APIs. Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, and YouTube are a few popular applications with equally famous APIs. To learn more about our API integration best practices, please click the APIs phase in the process flow below the video. Step 6. App development, 6 to 8 months. Once the above steps are complete, it's time to begin app development. Finally, right? Our team develops native, hybrid, and web-based mobile apps. Native and hybrid apps are installed in an app store, whereas web apps are mobile-optimized web pages that look like an app. Our app development process is pretty cool. We develop Android, iOS, and Microsoft Windows apps. For more information on our app development process, to include the pros and cons of native versus hybrid apps and web apps, etc., please click the development phase in the process flow below the video. Step 7. App testing, 1 to 2 months. During app development, we incorporate test-driven development, or TDD. This reduces the number of bugs in production and improves code quality. In other words, TDD makes code easier to maintain and understand. It is often adopted by Agile developers, and we're an Agile shop. Our apps are tested across every type of device and screen resolution. We also use something called DevOps, or Development Operations. We use DevOps to automate testing for device compatibility, app performance, functionality, regression testing, and more. In short, DevOps is an effective way to harmonize or automate development, testing, and operations to build better applications. To learn more about how we test apps to include TDD, Agile, DevOps, etc., please click the testing phase in the process flow below the video. Step 8. App release. 1 to 2 months. The most important step is app go live or app launch. This step represents the hard work, due diligence, patience, and success of developing an amazing mobile app. We release apps compatible with any mobile device to the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and Microsoft Windows Store. Through our tech industry partnerships, we also support user app acquisition, marketing, mobile app advertising, and industry-specific monetization of your app over time. Our goal is to partner with you to enable long-term success. To learn more about how we strategically release apps, please click the release phase in the process flow below the video. Consumers downloaded 204 billion apps in 2019. In 2020, there will be over 592 million daily app downloads. The number of mobile app downloads will exceed 250 billion by 2022, and 98% of app revenue comes from free apps. An average US consumer spends more time using apps than watching TV. Mobile devices, whether they're smartphones or tablets, have become items most of us can't imagine our lives without. SVP is proud to be a game changer in this industry, so let's work together to take your app idea to the next level.